We have made it to our last sign, the twin fish, the watery sign of Pisces. Pisces are born between February 19th and March 20th. They are a mutable sign. Excuse me. Pisces are known for their mysticism, highly intuitive, superbly creative. If you have a Pisces in your life, then you know how important romance is. So be romantic. They are compassionate, sensitive beings. Pisces are ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. So Pisces, with their intuition, are highly lucky in life. What makes the Pisces so special? Well, Pisces are known for their caring, their giving. Sometimes, to a point, the Pisces can be too supportive, because a Pisces will remove its shirt off its back and give it to you to be warm. And it's like 40 degrees outside. That's a balance, giving, loving, overtly Pisces. However, there is always dun, 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 the dark side of every sign. The watery fish does not take for too long. Pisces can become overtly distrusting, which puts them in a fearful state of being, which forces them to want to escape their reality and might make them become a victim or a martyr. And that is the polar opposite to their intuitive, gentle, wise, giving, artistic, compassionate selves. So you have to ask yourself, how are they doing this? And this goes into their ruler, Neptune. Neptune is the intuitive ruler of the planets, and when Neptune goes dark, my God, its children go dark too. When Neptune retro, we all feel it. Our third eyes go berserk and we don't know what to do with ourselves. This is what I mean when I keep saying throughout this video, learn your natal chart, learn your planets, learn where they sit in your natal chart, so that you do not walk around this world blaming yourself for that which is not your fault. Some of us do have it, where we are cruel, evil monsters of the world. But some of us are more naive, has spirits than others. And the Pisces would be the main one. Because I've never met a truly evil Pisces. I've met a Pisces that's being influenced by a... But I've never met a truly evil Pisces. I've met Pisces who will give you their last, who you will have to say no to. I've met those Pisces. So when we dive into the 12 planets, you will understand why I read the Pisces the way I did. Because I believe in the zodiac when they speak of your traits, and they say your strengths, your weaknesses, your light or your darknesses. I think your strengths are your native personality traits. And then those weaknesses or darknesses are the influences of your rulers. Whatever rules your your zodiac sign, when it goes dark, you go dark. And when you go dark, I've always said that you can get the kindest person in the world, but when you bring them down to a dark space, they can become the devil. And it's all based on their influence. And that plays into a T when it comes to the Pisces. They're the kindest, most loyal, devoted, compassionate people. But when they go dark, my God, they can get pretty evil. And when you look at their rulers that are Neptune and Saturn, you can kind of understand why. I mean, Neptune and Jupiter, you can kind of understand why they can switch up so fast and so dark. But enough of that. Pisceans, they make great attorneys, great caregivers. They're great artists. They're great with their hands. Like, oh my God, I swear a Piscean will build a house with 2 sticks in their hands. They're so amazing with their hands. Like, I won't toot their horns, but they know they're amazing. But they're hardworking people. Like I said, they're highly compassionate, reliable, overgiving, in my opinion. I have nothing else. Sorry, Pisceans. I have nothing else. You guys rock so hard. I have nothing else to give. All I can do is say, keep being so amazing. And look into that. Like, don't look at the dark side of your sign and go, oh my God, that's me. No. 9 times out of 10, that's your ruler showing its behind on you. Like, it's showing off on you. And you guys are ruled by, you know what? I have the time. I'll give you an example. Like Neptune. Neptune is the intuitive planet. Neptune plays on your intuition, which is what makes Pisces so intuitive, right? So that would mean Neptune has the ability to allow you to see that which can't be seen, or to become disillusioned and absent-minded, right? So when you have a sign such as Pisces that is so giving, when Neptune goes dark and takes over the sign of Pisces, you have a sign that just becomes opposite of what they were naturally born to be. Where in one sitting they would give, in the other sitting they're taking. In one sitting they're compassionate, in the other sitting, where their ruler has gone into its dark phase, they lack compassion. It's all about them. They're the victim. So these are the things you have to take into play when you're thinking about your planets and your rulers of your signs and how they affect you. You have to look at both the strengths that they provide and also the weaknesses slash darknesses that they provide. It's just like you can even take Venus. Venus is the giver of material possession. But when Venus goes dark, I mean, Taurus is born in the 2nd house of possession and money. There's nothing that goes faster than your money or your possessions when Venus goes dark. Has a Taurine, has a Libra. And we know that. And we deal with that. That's why you'll always find a Taurus or a Libra always saving for a rainy day. Because we know when Mama Venus goes dark, we're going broke. It's the same way. For some of us, our rulers just rule things that are beyond the material. Where Neptune rules intuition, Neptune's darkness can really play with your mind depending on what sign it falls, if it's not your sun or moon sign. These are the things to understand. Where Saturn is the ruler of karmic debt. Saturn is the ruler of lessons. Saturn is the ruler of karma. Saturn is the ruler of past lives. weight loss, your weight, illnesses, restrictions, darkness, depression. You understand? When Saturn goes dark and wherever it falls in your sign, you can have a pretty hellish life. So you have to pay attention to these things. You have to understand them so you can understand yourself, because as I've stated in previous videos, you can try the meditating, you can try the going outside barefoot, but unless you're really understanding yourself and how your big boys, how your rulers play in your life, then they're going to take you for a ride, and you will always be blaming yourself or those around you instead of looking up at the universe going, what's up, guys? Why are you doing this? And when I say up, I don't mean like physically looking up into the stars. I mean looking up into your higher selves and talking to the big boys. They hear you. They'll express themselves back to you their own way, in their own way. But that is the 12 signs. Hopefully it helped, and you can run your natal chart. I'm going to add the websites like I did before, and we're going to continue discussing the As Above So Below series in more detail as we go into the elements, the qualities, the houses, the planets, and how they relate to your chakras. And then when we get into the chakras, we're going to talk about balancing and the imbalancement of your chakras and how to get them in order. And I can promise you, it all goes right back into your natal chart, because you can buy a book. The book can give you facts, but unless you know how to apply those facts to your life, then you just have white pages with black scribbles on them. You understand? So enjoy, take notes, think about yourselves and your family members. Like just how when I was doing each sign, I was giving you examples of my mom, my sister, my father, my brother, my cousin, and the roles they played in our lives. Pay attention to yourself, and you'll be shocked at who played what role in your life, and you'll see some of this information is factual, but not all of it can be applied the way that you believe it can be applied. So take care.